Okay, and then we can finally actually do something with this. So what was it I said? We had 12 seats, I think. So yeah, we should have enough hydroponics trays for now. 3x4, yeah. I always struggle to see which is the back and which is the front there. Yeah. I was actually not sure, but seems like it was okay. Not a complete vacuum, but good enough. Although also it's nighttime, so I don't really know that there's too much point in planting right now. Just thinking if I will let out too much CO2 if I just use a normal vent with a valve. Or if I need to use something like a pressure regulator. Oh, it actually... I need to have a one-way valve just so I don't mix whatever gas is in this room with the CO2 in the pipe. Just remember, don't I actually have a... Can I not pass? Because of the door. Fuck. That is actually so annoying. I actually... Still can't pass. Mostly I'm annoyed that I have to use a little bit more fuel. I have the same issue if I move it, although I have to empty it first. Just a little bit annoyed that if I start running the filtration, then I'm gonna mess up the temperature. I guess I'll just run the cooling again. Okay, so I'll be a little bit delayed on the planting. Could also just make our wall here temporarily, but I don't feel like it. Although deconstructing the furnace as it is, I don't think it would kill me. Yeah, I have to spend a little bit of fuel on the furnace also. Okay, let's start up the air conditioners, I guess. I won't really have a good way of cooling the room yet. But I guess my way of doing it will just be to let more and more cold CO2 into the room. But oh, by the way, I should be smelting stuff that has been off-gassed. Anything I want to do while I wait for that? Suppose I could go out and mine some more stuff. At least make the one-way valve while I wait for the furnace to be emptied. Also, it seems like I have a complete vacuum inside now, so I can turn this vent off. Right, I don't think it's cooling as efficiently now that we don't have any gas in here. I think I will just close the valve. Oh, close the door, I mean, and deconstruct this thing, even though it's not completely empty. It's crowbar. I think it would be okay if I move. Well, I can always jump, I guess. As long as I don't put anything here, but also I can just do something with these pipes actually without messing up the cable. There are actually enough gas here that this air conditioner will run. Yeah, actually. Well, the pressure will go up now. Well, whenever they get to 100 degrees Celsius, the ore inside will be off-gassed and will create more pressure. Oh, did I mix something? Oh, almost though. Oh, but I'm running stuff through that has already been off-gassed. Is the temperature down again? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I guess we can take a break from here. Letting a little bit of pollutants inside, but oh well. Or no, I actually had left the door kit here, so it's fine. Also, my guy is complaining a little bit about not having water. Perhaps not open up the valve with the CO2 right now, because I don't have a vent to blow the CO2 back into my building. Some complaints about hygiene. Okay, but then yeah, let's try and open up this. See how much pressure we can get in here. Probably won't be very much. $14 kPa so far. Kind of forgot about the nitrogen, to be honest, which I should also let in. Okay. Although that's not been cooled, I just remember. So I guess we'll just supplement with the oxygen. Well, that and the waste, which is just warm oxygen and CO2. Not sure. Maybe that will heat up the room a bit too much. Anyways, before I let this oxygen out into the room, I want to have a few canisters of oxygen, just so I have some time to set up the like filtration to get oxygen into canisters again. I think it is quicker to actually just disconnect and then open up. Rather than pumping it out with a vent. There we go. Now it's empty. Have to do some cheating, I guess, to get it out of here. Yes, we have 40 kPa. Then yeah, I guess we just go and plant. How much does this have? 12 liters of water. Growing moderately well towards fruiting. I think they want a bit more pressure. Start with 9 potatoes and 3. What was this? Actually don't remember, but anyways, I kind of would have wished that it was the opposite. Just 3 potatoes and more of the other plant. Okay, day 10 planting, I guess, technically, even though it's nighttime now. I think despite it being evening, I'll go and run some more. Wait, never mind, I need to reorganize my vents. Assuming this is empty. Wait. Yeah, it is. Guess this one I technically still need, so I need to make another one. Have to be careful that I don't accidentally deconstruct a frame. I've done that quite a lot of times. Okay. And then I need 2 normal vents, although I only have iron for one of those, it seems. Unless I go through here. But I guess I'm pretty sure I have iron in one of these printers if I really needed some. But yeah. Can actually get into this room now. Just gonna keep having stuff on the floor until I've off-gassed everything. There might not actually be anything to cool right now, so although guess I could empty this pipe network that's connected to the AC and cool the nitrogen, but is it enough to be worth it? 450 mole. Is that always open? Huh. Oh, well, so if I'm going to be using this CO2 for cooling, it should probably be cooled as much as possible before I risk turning it into a liquid. Max liquid temperature, so like if I don't go below -6, it won't ever be a liquid. How much CO2 is there actually here? 225 mole. I emptied out the battery. Well, at least there wasn't too much crap in the atmosphere. But yeah, the filtration units will still run in there. It's just the AC that is controlled, or the air conditioners, these 4 units that are controlled by the transformer. By the way, okay, I guess I will cool it down a bit more before letting it in to the room, the CO2 that is. Kind of forgot to bring more ingots with me. But I guess I do need to grab some iron so I can make that last vent. Now I actually have power. You can have both iron and gold in here on this pipe bender. While I go outside, you can make, I guess, one atmospherics unit. No power connected. Might want more upright wind turbines also. Or am I gonna mine, I guess, some gold? And I guess I'm kinda waiting for the plants to grow so we can get some steel, but I think I will just replant everything at least once before actually making steel out of any of it. Well, depending on how much I have to actually do, or yeah, how much I have to do without steel. Like, can still make a longer air conditioner stack. I guess I can make yeah, wind turbines, switch out some cables with heavy cables. Oh, and I should definitely set up a way for me to capture some of the gases during a solar event. Because I don't really have too many options to make the furnace hot enough for smelting steel. I think, yeah, it is possible to heat it with a air conditioner stack, but I would prefer not having to do that. And I guess maybe if I actually have some warm gases captured when I have plants, I will actually just use some of it for steel. So I'm not sure how much heat I would lose if I were to store like very warm gases in a tank that is not insulated. Even if I place the tank itself in a vacuum. But yeah, that really is a priority to get it set up. But yeah, the greenhouse is a little bit too hot right now, or like I think max ideal temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, which I am probably over now. could just cool the room itself, but I don't really want to set that up like temporarily. Or like I want to finish up the whole length of the aircon stack before doing that. How much CO2 do I have stored in pipes now? Not a lot. But still, despite not having a lot stored, I guess I will run the aircon stack for a little bit. Yeah, make some pipe utility gas for inline tanks. Okay, we'll open up and let in the cool CO2 that we have. Didn't really do much to cool the place. Oh wait, I should shut this down. It's just running and not really cooling anything, just eating up power. Okay, let me actually clean up this room a little bit. Wow, actually there is quite a bit of ore here on the floor. Should perhaps make another locker, although it's a bit difficult to find space for it. I guess I could have one here also. Okay. Guess we finished with smelting something. Copper. Oh shoot, I have the water tank here. That's gonna be an issue. I mean, it's probably actually possible to cheat it through the wall. If not, I guess I could build a wall here and then open up one segment and get it through. Wouldn't be perfect, but good enough. I don't know. Waste tank caution, you say? I think I will actually will not like just empty it into the atmosphere here. It's already a bit too warm. There is some moles I could cool. Okay, it's starting to get a bit confusing about which vent to use. I guess retrieving some oxygen from the room can wait a bit, since I think it's more a priority to set up something to capture warm gas or warm pollutants. I think it gets to... What is it, like... Is it as warm as 1,000 degrees Celsius? See, I need or probably want a transformer for this, so I can control the outside vent from the inside. Oh, made more than I wanted to. Probably also wanna actually have a sensor so I can check the temperature outside. Although it's not like a... It's not critical, but it's just convenient. Start in here so I kind of know where I want to place the inline tanks. Oh well, I guess I'll start with placing them. Just having them above and close to the furnace is fine. What is actually the volume? Inline 360 liters versus a furnace. The furnace is 1,000 liters. But I mean, pollutants at that temperature, I would assume, will never turn into liquid. Yeah, so I can have like very much pressure. Well, as much as the like pipes will handle. Just something like that, and we'll place the active vent out here then, and need power to it, but also have it go through a transformer. Okay. And I guess we'll have actually if I set up a small console to see the temp, I would like to see it through this window. I guess it would be here then. But yeah. Make some gold, I guess. And isn't that pretty much all I need to do right now to capture the hot air? Do I take the time to actually set up the gas sensor also? And the logic. Yeah, I guess I do. Is one reader, one writer. Yeah. Also the console. Although that will be made from the inside, so I don't really need to bring that out with me. Although probably need more cable right away though. Although I guess it's not like I need that much for two chips. It has to be set to inwards and on. We'll only give it power through the transformer when we actually have a solar event. Actually, let me perhaps start with these chips, which are not to be connected to this network. Actually, wonder if this might conflict with some pipes later. Also, now that I look at it, will this actually be enough cable? Yeah, just about. Did I? Well, I can't actually finish up here anyways. Now I need to place the console inside first. Okay, mouse is doing strange things. Okay, 34 degrees Celsius. Oh, now I need more cable. Guess I can place down this filtration unit here. Something like that. Let's see, pressure regulator. We'll have 2 gas tank storages. I actually built it the correct way. Oh, actually, is it necessary to have 2 of them? I would actually say no, it's not, but I'll fix it later. Daytime, so I guess also let's try and get some more CO2. I guess that takes priority over finishing up this setup with reading the temperature. See, these things are running. Wait, it's actually warm enough to make copper. Hydration critical. Reminds me I meant to have another locker in here. What is this unit actually set to? 100 degrees Celsius. I guess it manages. What should I be smelting? Maybe more copper. Anyways, There really isn't too many options for where I want to place this. Kinda has to be here. Guess I can do that. I just have to be a bit, or go around with the cable, I suppose. Man, I look forward to getting large batteries. There's still something in this pipe network? No. How much CO2 is there actually? Almost nothing. I am considering just cooling the nitrogen. Like I could use this exploit where I just start deconstructing the pipe here. The CO2 that is in the pipe would just get pushed back. So I wouldn't actually mix the gases if I didn't empty the pipe network first. Oh, actually struggling with power during daytime also, which I guess is fair. I might not be doing any smelting right now, actually. I guess it's not ideal. Oh well, can't be bothered to go back into or go through the airlock. Also, I assume the atmosphere inside is breathable, so I could actually remove the helmet and the suit. I should have disconnected some cables inside, because there are way too many options here now. Logic reader temp, but I have to if I do like that, then I only have the console as an option. Oh well, almost only that. Or the display, I guess. I always struggle a bit to remember which setting I'm supposed to be using here. I guess it is like setting. Uh-oh.